Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Welcome back.
But,
Welcome back.
but yeah, yeah, it's always like that in Monster Hunter. I know you guys don't like the mechanic. You still have fun with the game, just that one mechanic. It's just like, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like you're supposed to try and cover each other, but guess what? It don't happen. Like if the guy knocks you down, I'm not getting to you if he's gonna attack you before you get up. You know.
I get you. But I think like it's better to like
Not only that, but like, why they let us hurt each other or like stun each other? That's so weird too. That's silly. I wonder if that actually ever ended a run by accident. If someone like flipped someone when they didn't want to, and then they got killed, and then the other person got killed in midair because they didn't land right. I feel like that's probably that had to have happened at least one time. Oh man, I guarantee there was probably, oh man, could you imagine the first time that ever happened? Oh, that would have been, oh man, people would have been bitching. Why the fuck did you flip me? I didn't mean to flip you. Why the fuck did you flip me? I hate you. I'll tell you why. It was easy to flip. I flipped a jack. A flapjack, you call him. Yeah. Now here's what I really don't like. Okay, here's the big issue. Why the fuck do we got a fishing pole if we never fish? We always use our net.
I know there are some fishes you have to catch with a fishing pole.
Oh yeah, like which ones?
I forgot which ones, but I know if you catch a fish with a fishing pole, you do get scales. You
Yeah.
can use that as a wet knife, wetting stone.
Yeah, but it's about the same. I think the only thing is that it stops bleed, maybe. There's one that stops bleed that's useful, but like the whetstone, right? It's not really that useful
Yeah,
because the normal whetstone you got's infinite and it doesn't take up an item slot.
true.
So like once again, I feel like it's a mishmash of like mechanics that probably didn't need to be in. They probably could have removed it and it wouldn't have affected the ability of the game at all. What they should have done is they should have gave you meat from the fish, like fish meat or something, you know. Like the net you catch it and it's free. The fishing rod you get meat from it, right? That would have been an interesting way to do it, because then you could get meat from fishing and then actually have a thing. Because for right now, I have not used bait bug once. I've seen it multiple times come into my inventory. I'm like, honestly, I don't think I want to catch this type of fish only, you know, unless there's like a special ability with it. Because it just doesn't seem like, you know, worth it. You know, it doesn't seem worth the effort. Remember how DL said he's not making ammo because it's not worth the effort? It's just better just to buy it. Oh, interesting. Don't need that. Oh. Hmm. Roche is brittle. Hmm. Musclehead. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hmm. We all know the best character in the game is the cats, though.
Palco, yeah.
Yeah,
You do unlock more Palco gear. I know there's actually one pretty damn good one called the Coral Song,
I am.
but you need to find the cat tribe in the Coral Highlands to unlock it.
Oh, I think
You
I actually
find
did.
it.
I did find it. I did find a cat in the Coral Highlands one time.
I think it was a tail rider, but if
Yeah.
you find any doodles and stuff, you pick those up. It'll lead you to a tribe. They'll ask you to do a quest, and then if you do, you get cat items.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have to find all the protector cats.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. We got that. Perfect. Oops. Oh, runner. Hmm. Nah. Then again, maybe. All right. All right. We got rid of our garbage. Okay. Yep. Still waiting for the crazy monsters. I know there's a big ass one. I heard about him. But I think it. I think there was. I think Monster Hunter Tri had a bigger one though.
What monster?
I forget what it was. It was a giant snake monster. All right, drop that off. Then again, Zora Magnaros is pretty big, but I don't really count that as a fight. Really, it's more like a stage. Like, what was the biggest monster we fought so far? I'd say probably, what's his name? Evil Pickle, Devil Pickle.
Devil Joe.
Yep. I think he was probably the biggest monster. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's another.
Well, no, the one we fought already. Like, I don't think we fought a bigger monster. And I don't really count Zoro, because Zoro is the stage. Like you're on him. You know, you're not really like fighting him. We should really get more Zoro Magnaros armor, huh? Because we haven't gotten the upgraded one yet. I don't think we did, at least not yet.
Yeah, yeah. That Zora Magdaros quest actually does appear like the more quests you do, like it gets to the like, hey, Zora Magdaros is here
Yeah, he's
for
back, right?
two quests, yeah. And
Yeah.
then he goes away, but then like he comes back again.
Yeah, we should really do that. Do that in a
To
bit.
get more carapaces, yeah, to get armor, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually use the armor, but it'd be nice to look at least see what we could potentially get.
Yeah.
As is right now, though, I'm looking. I might go for, I forget what it was. Is it OD gear? It might have been OD gear that has, or the other one. What was it? I forget which one it was. It was either OD Giron or the one that had affinity on it. I think it was OD Giron.
I think it's already gear on.
It was one of them. I'll look later. I'm thinking about running that if I could get to a paralysis blade or something. But right now I'm just gonna run what I got.
Oh, it's DL.
Abba.
Ah, you ruined it. Deal ruined it, man. We could have got a blue Rathalos tonight, and Deal's like, no, I don't like blue.
No, we were playing a lot, so
Yeah.
he was getting bored.
No,
Tired.
he wasn't getting bored. He was just tired. He didn't sleep at all last night.
Really?
Nope.
No. You know Deal's Deal's work schedule. It's game. Pass out for 2 hours a day, and then game.
Yes.
Me, it's the opposite. I sleep out. I pass out, and then I game for an hour a day, and then I go pass out again. It's good. Oh! I bet you DL would have stayed up if it was a green Rathalos. Yeah.
Meh.
yeah, you would have. DL, could you really take that chance that green Rathalos wouldn't appear again?
Meh.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about you, like how it's like the mechanics of the game is like, yeah, like some of it doesn't really add much, like the crafting, and like you'd rather just buy the ammo because it's like it's too long to craft.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's technically cheaper. DL, I'm 100% like that in Palworld. I don't like crafting ammo. You know, then I just like, I'll buy it, whatever. DL, Richter and me said we're gonna try and get like Zora Magdaros stuff. So we'll keep an eye out for when he comes back.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, we're gonna hunt more Devil Pickle guys. Devil Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Pickle Devil. I'm not gonna lie, DL. I think you might like the Devil Joe armor too a little bit. He has that green that you like. Like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks like an Oni or like Gan. You know, he has like it almost looks like Ganondorf a little bit. My cat said. Not gonna lie, DL, I should have really looked up where these treasure chests are. So,
But yeah, I definitely do want to hunt another Rathalos, maybe a Rathalos too.
yeah, I would really love that too, because I could upgrade my armor and actually have something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the Geratodus stuff because waterproof mantle.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to kill Jerry, okay?
Okay.
Okay. In fact, we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff apparently. But Richter said we're good. We're almost done. We did most of the big fights. At least for story
We still
mode.
got, yeah, we still got some more bigger fights to go through, but I think I think we're actually getting close to the end.
Yeah, we have most of the big story beats done.
Yeah,
That doesn't
for
surprise me.
the base game, and then Iceborne comes in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we fight the ice version of Zora Magnaros. Cutman.
I actually like that fight.
Yeah. Yo, isn't it really funny? I was making a fucking joke about it, and then suddenly, oh wait, it was real. It's like, wait, like what? Deal in order to beat Cutman, you know who you have to beat? Cutman. And then starts playing the Mega Man music. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird that they have like the best gear to fight this character is the gear that drops from that character. And it's like, oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Because, like, generally it's like, I guess it's for easier farming. You know, technically you beat him with anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still weird, though, you know? Like, generally you would think, okay, in order to get this guy, I could maybe fight this guy, because he's a bit easier to fight, and then I'd be powered up enough to fight this guy. It's like, no. Fight this guy, and then, yeah. And then keep fighting that guy. I'm really testing my luck with this jump ability, because I don't know. Yeah. Deal, I'm testing Palworld, you know, the triple jump thing on the thing. I swear, I think one of these days it's gonna just go from, like vertical stuff to horizontal. I'm just gonna die like a foot off the ground because I touched it because I was going very fast.
Mm.
Yeah, you ever do that in a game?
No.
No, you never had anything happen like that with the physics where it's like... Because Deep Rock has that. Wait, no, it happened to you. It was with Deep Rock. Like where you're, like, in a hole, right? You're digging, and then you suddenly get shot out sideways, and then suddenly you're dead?
Oh.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm worried in Palworld that I'm going to do that because I'm skipping along the ground. Yeah, you're tired. Go back to bed.
No, I'm awake.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. For how
I
long?
just wasn't listening.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Confirmed the deal doesn't... Oh. Not gonna lie, I don't know what my favorite fight was in Monster Hunter.
Do you got one?
I don't know. I don't know, cause like certain things I don't like. Like I don't like who was the coolest fight? OD Giron technically is kind of fun.
I only like OD Giron because I like the armor set.
Yeah, but like he's very straightforward in his fight, except for Rotten
Yeah.
Vale. Rotten Vale sucks. I hate that. Fuck that.
Yeah, like actually depends on the monster and where you fight. I actually like to fight OD Giron in the Coral Highlands.
Yeah, or the stadium.
The stadium, yeah, that's better. Yeah, the Rotten Vale with the poison poopy gas is stupid.
I feel like the Rotten Vale could have been removed from the game and people would have applauded after they played the stage once.
Yeah, I think there's a skill that stops the damage from the gas.
I know, but it sucks though.
I know.
DL, take away your build
Oh,
so you don't have to deal
it's-
with the stinky.
well, it's called effluvium, basically.
Yeah. It's so weird because you think poison resistance would help you too. Because
Nah.
you know because you're breathing a gas that's poisonous. But I guess not. Literally, let's split poison damage into 5 different damage types. that all does the same
Look.
thing.
Look, I honestly I don't know.
Yeah.
I just normally just put on a mantle and it's just, you know, not.
Yeah, I
breathe
know.
it in.
Don't breathe it in, and then Odegiron hits you once, mantle's broken, and then
It depends on the mantle.
yeah. Personally, I think the Thunderstone mantle is the best one so far. The Thunderblight one, because it doesn't break right away, and you get it for a long time. The other mantle, the hidden one, that one kind of blows ass. Yes, it's good for one mission type, but like, in all fairness, how many mission types have we done? We done it like what, 3 times tops, with the eggs and stuff. Very good for that mission, but it's like, it's not part of the normal toolkit. Thunderblade, I could see being a thing you could run to. The glider suit, I don't feel like is good either, because it's like very situational. I think I saw one area where it might have helped. I mean, potentially jumping on a monster easier is nice and all, but yeah.
Honestly, oh, what happened to DL?
DL, I told you, man, he's sleepy. He's sleeping.
Oh,
He pretending like he up, but he ain't really up. Nah, his internet. It's probably his internet. Dollars to donuts is his internet. That or he's talking to someone else. He might have like skipped out for someone else, but I don't think so. Normally he'd stay. Because he's cool. Yeah. But seeing how much you want the weathered one, I'm pretty sure that one's probably a good one too. Maybe one for heat if we can get it too.
what? Oh, Palworld or Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter. For the mantles.
Yeah, there is a fireproof mantle.
Yeah. Thunderblight, Fireproof, the ice one. Those ones seem like the ones you would use more often than the other ones.
Let's see. There is Apothecary Mantle, which increases the probability of triggering status buildup, and when attacking the weapon that induce abnormal status. So basically, like paralysis, like wearing that mantle, it increases your paralysis buildup on enemies, which is very good.
Yep.
Bandit Mantle. There's a Challenger Mantle. Prompts the monster to talk to you more often, make them easier to lure. That's only good if you are. That's only good if you're running Lance, Gun Lance, or Charge Blade with the shield.
Yeah.
There's also Dragon Proof Mantle, which we get by beating Devil Joe. Reduces dragon damage, nullifies Dragon Blight, and powers your weapons, like, powers up your dragon property, so your dragon attack is increased. There's also Invasion Mantle, which increases the vulnerability window while invading, and grants temporary attack boost for invading monsters at the very last moment. Fireproof Mantle, which is reduced fire damage, prevents Fire Blight and Blast Blight. Blast Blight, what it does, if you don't get rid of it,
Yeah, I got
time it
affected
goes
by
up, it blows you up.
Yeah.
And also prevents damage from hot environments. So in like the lava area in the Elder's Recess, you don't take damage
Yeah.
if you wear the mantle.
That's what I thought. Alrighty, let's run through this garbo area. Oh. That's not a way to mine. Get off my lawn. I kind of want to fight Barathan again.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second.
I wouldn't mind going through the roster. We should do that. I don't know if Deal's back. I broke. Break this, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I like to go down the list to get high rank hunts again.
Yeah, no, I think we should just go down the list of all the monsters and then whatever shows up we kill as well. Like if Beetlejuice shows up, his ass is on the frying pan. Like no more, he gets no more free bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who, DL or me?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, basil geese.
Alright, we're gonna kill Basil Juice.
Glider Mantle, there's Gilly Mantle, there's Ice Fruit Mantle, which reduces ice damage, nullifies ice blight and cold effects, and mobility reduction from deep snow.
Alright, now that might be good. We're gonna have to unlock those and then use them like when we're going to certain areas.
Using the Immunity Mantle removes and nullifies all abnormal statuses for the duration of the effect.
Fuck yeah. Now that's the one. Get rid of all the blights and poisons and fire.
Unlocks a quest after completing research of 15 different monsters. So we have to research more monsters and then it'll come up.
Damn.
It lasts for 180. It lasts for 120 seconds.
Okay, so that's about a minute, 2 minutes. Yeah, about 2 minutes ish.
Yep. There's also plus versions of these mantles. They just give you deco slots. That's all.
Deco slots could be useful though, because you could also extend your do more damage or extend the timer if they have that.
Yeah. Impact Mantle. Adds a stun effect to most of your attacks. Increases the potency of existing stun effects.
I might actually try and do that with the Defender Katana.
Dual Blade?
Yeah, or
Defender
the dual blade defenders.
Yeah, you know how the monster gets flinched and just stays there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stun.
Yeah, and I think Blast causes it too.
Yeah. There's also Rocksteady Mental. Eliminates damage reactions, prevents wind effects, protects your hearing, and grants tremor resistance. You also receive less damage from attacks.
Alright, I would say just keep it for the freaking like sound earplugs.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're still gonna take damage, but your character's not gonna react to it, so you have to watch for your health.
That's normal. Like in all fairness, like you're probably dead anyway, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you get flumped, there's like there's always a chance for you just to die, regardless.
True. There's also a Temporal Mantle, which is the best mantle in the game. It's nullifies damage from powerful attacks by automatically evading, so you auto-invade every time they attack you.
Okay, and is it like on a timer or is it on like a resource meter?
Resource meter. You get the dodge I think 4 times free, and then it goes away.
For like X amount of minutes, right?
Yeah. It lasts for 120 seconds.
120 minutes. Damn. Damn. That's a thing that they put into video games that I don't agree with, is like arbitrarily long time lockouts. It's like if you want us to use the ability, let us use it. If you don't want to let us use the ability, don't have the ability in the game. You know, it's like if it's too strong, either nerf it or change how it works. Don't be like 500-minute lockout because you dodged 2 attacks for free. It's like, well, you know what that's gonna do? I'm gonna use that mantle, and then I'm gonna change it out for one that actually lets me do more stuff afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, the Thunderproof reduces thunder damage and nullifies Thunderblade and paralysis.
Yeah. That one we
Vitality
have.
Mantle
That
we
one's been
rated,
very good.
Yeah, there's also Waterproof Mantle, which reduces water damage, nullifies Water Blight, reduces mobility restrictions in muck, and negates them entirely for deep water.
Yeah, so that's Giratortus killing armor, and then maybe something
Yeah.
else. Maybe that big
Yeah.
monster I was talking about that's like super big.
There's also one other option. There's also one thing called Infinity Booster, which places a smoker that increases affinity.
Yeah, that one could be good. We should actually try and get that because we can give that per DL, right?
He uses a gun. Infinity is like critical.
Oh, okay. So Affinity doesn't affect Elemental at all.
It does. It does. It's
Well,
just,
would it not? Would it not help him?
I believe it would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We put it down for DL, and he can put as many status effects on people, and it basically helps us out.
Infinity, also known as critical chance. It's like it's a chance for a critical hit.
Oh, so it doesn't affect Elemental?
Well, it does affect elemental. Like elementals can crit too as well.
Elementals can, but it doesn't make the Elemental effect happen more often. I thought Affinity did cause that.
Hold on. Affinity is determined by weapons and skill that are being used and is displayed as a percent value in attack status portion of the equipment info. At 0%, there's no chance for a crit. There is no chance for a bonus or penalty to damage. A positive affinity value denotes the chance for an attack to crit, which applies a bonus of 25% to the physical raw damage. A negative value, on the other hand, denotes a chance of blunder, which is a penalty to 25% physical damage.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with Elemental. It's just physical.
Yeah.
We need to get one where we can get DL.
But the element adds to the
it's
raw damage.
Yeah, the raw damage adds to the elemental damage because the elemental damage is probably a percentage of the raw damage.
Please note that affinity only applies to raw damage under normal circumstances. You must have a crit elemental skill active for it to apply to elemental damage, or crit status skill to apply to status damage. So your Rathalos armor with crit element can apply crit damage to elements.
Yeah.
And then I think the Rathian, like base Rathian armor does crit status. So you need to have, I think you need, no, let me look. I'm looking at the wiki. Oh, Zora Magdaros Mastery also has that.
Yeah.
Like if you equip 3 Zora Magdaros, then your blast or paralysis element will deal crit damage.
Yeah, seems good.
Without that, then your crits can only apply to, raw damage.
Yeah. So it wouldn't really help too much for chance.
Yes, it wouldn't help.
We need to try and get something where we can get DL to like consistently just like paralyze the guys and stuff, because that's gonna be very helpful for us. Because he's in the back. We basically consider him like a black mage. You know? Just casting spells. So we should try and find a way to help him out. Because he's gonna literally just like ruin the game for the NPCs, you know? So is there an incense that we can do that would help him out with the status effects? Or is it only what you said so far?
It's only what you said so far. But, like,
Yeah.
I know there's an affinity booster. DL can also add critical eye, weakness exploit.
Yeah.
crit, like the armors too, like crit elemental and crit status,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, the things I was looking like for is like I saw the health increase and whatnot. I think there's one that
There's also Rathalos Mastery, the new high rank one.
well I haven't seen it yet.
Um, I'll tell you right now.
Oh
You
no.
know
Okay.
how you need it. You know how you need to equip 3 for a crit element.
Yeah, what is it only 2 now?
I think it's only 2.
That
And
that'll
I
explain
think
because now you can put on 3 sets of armor at the end.
yeah, but I don't know if this is master rank or high rank.
Who cares? Probably mastering.
But it also has a second ability called Rathalos Mastery. Adds crit elemental when to it says it gives you Mind's Eye ballistic. It gives you Mind's Eye and ballistic, which prevents attacks from being deflected and shortens the distance before ammo and arrow reaches the maximum power.
Cool.
That ballistics will be for DL.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to
But
like
yeah,
get something for him.
but like I said, I don't know if this is master rank or high rank.
Yeah. It's a shame that they're not like more useful on the wiki telling you which one it is, you know?
I'm looking at it, but like I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like some wikis just are like you just guess. I'm assuming it's master rank. It seems very powerful. I'm assuming just off the top of my head, it's probably like the higher difficulty. Just because of how the game is so far. Like they get you in very small increments in your power scaling. And seeing how that one's very, very good compared to what we have, I'm assuming it's the highest tier. Alright, let's see. Hexalites. Damn.
Damn.
Damn, this sucks. Damn, pals busted up my ass. Wait, what? You heard me. You heard me, boy. Damn, pals made me do a stinky. Yeah, screw it. Who needs all this wool? Who needs the woolly mart? I do. Alright, we're gonna let her do all the work. And I will get all the profit. Aha. Bilbo. What is it? It doesn't even let me know that... It doesn't even let me know the resistance. The piss on the resistance. You know what I'm saying, Victor?
Oh, it is high rank. There's
It is high
also the
rank? We
master
got...
rank version. Yeah. The Rathalos armor that I told you about is high rank. There's also a plus version, but that's only on master rank.
Yeah. Eh. We'll get to that eventually, or we'll just give up and then start a new game. Whatever happens first,
Start
right?
a new start a new game. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what's coming out. We'll run back to Contagion, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so what I'm thinking of is like, and we'll talk to DL later. It's like I think once we got most of our stuff sorted out, we should really do a run through all the monsters, like from like the lower peons to the harder ones, and like in a row. You know, like through the levels.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it'd be a cool challenge to just run through them.
Yeah. But yeah, like, so you wanted to hunt the other monsters before anything?
What I think we should do is once we get up to like maybe like once we unlock like the final few monsters in the base game, we should run through the base game just killing all the monsters.
And researching them up?
Yeah, that way we can get our mantle and then we'll maybe run into Iceborne. See what happens after that. Or maybe Iceborne first, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, depending on how the mood is. Alrighty. Let's see, how much do you think this guy has? Perfect, I'll take that. I'll take your entire stock. Yep. So question, right? Like, what part do we start to get to just, like, make our characters look like how we like? Like, is there one where we can get the stats, but, like, change how the armor looks at the end?
That's after you beat Iceborne, because you get like a area, and then that area will drop parts for you to make armor layers, layered armor.
And then the layer armor is like one makes it look like how you like, and the other one's just with the stats.
Yes.
Yeah. They did that in Palworld
it's
recently.
Yeah, it's armor augmentate, like in Destiny. It's Destiny 2 is called shit, I forgot what it's called, but it's like an armor layer. Like, if you want, like, you can get the stats you want, and like it's gonna make you look ugly, but with the layered armor you can just put it on top of it to change how you look.
Yeah.
But you can keep the stats and stuff. Yeah.
He fucking said, yeah, you get the stats you want, but it makes you look ugly. Damn it!
I know, but with armor layer you can change the look of your armor while keeping the
yeah,
stats.
but you'll still be ugly on the inside. Yes,
Shut up.
He has the ugly. Can I just look cool? Yeah, but your stats will stink. Damn it. They made it. There's a huge debate in Soulsborne. It's like if you're playing for stats, you ain't playing. You know, they're like called fashion souls. All right, we'll get rid of these. Yeah. So these are good. But like overall, it's like that's kind of late though. That's a little too late. They should have done that like maybe partway after Zor Magnaros.
Yeah, but the thing is, before Iceborne came out, there was no layer armor.
Yeah.
Layer armor only came out when Iceborne came in.
Yeah. It's a shame that they didn't like, give it a earlier. You know how like in Borderlands, like they'll add on a mechanic and then they'll add it in like at like Sanctuary or something later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised they couldn't do that.
True. Yeah.
But I mean, that's how it works. I mean, the game, in all fairness, I think the game might just be like a mishmash of stuff. You know, it happened, like they knew what they wanted, but like it probably exchanged hands a lot. Like probably a lot of different people were working on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we can do this,
There's two different teams making Monster Hunter games. There's the base team, and then there's the mobile team. The mobile team is the one who made the Monster Hunter Rise, the second game on PC.
Yeah.
And then the main team made Wilds.
Yeah. Wild is looking pretty decent.
It is.
It looks good.
The problem is it's just the PC optimization, but they're saying they're gonna be releasing a patch tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that's like
for the new title update.
Like that's not specifically a Monster Hunter Rise problem. That's a new game problem.
Oh no, I'm talking about Wilds.
Yeah, no, that's a Monster Hunter That's not necessarily a Monster Hunter Wilds problem. It's a new game problem because a lot of new games just aren't good in terms of optimization.
Yeah,
like what, 100 gigabytes for a game that should be like no more than 30.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, but the thing is, the engine they were running, the RE engine, is not good for open world. They even admit it.
Oh, they shouldn't have, don't ever admit it. Just why'd they do it?
Trying to.
Yeah, I know. Why'd they?
No,
they should admit it. They should have said no. It's like no, it's bad. It's like don't blame the engine, because now it makes you look bad because you chose the engine. No one forced you to make it on that. Hey, Bert, our engine's not so good on the open world stuff. It's like, well, why'd you make? Arnie, why'd you make it on an open world? Money, Bert. Money, Bert. It's cheaper. No, in all fairness, they probably did it because that's what they knew. You know, that's the only reasons. They probably were more experienced with the engine. They felt better making it. And then, you know, bad stuff happened, and now it's not working so well. But that's normal. That's normal. It happens in every game. Alright, like, new games kind of just... They look pretty. They run like crap. And then, if they're made by Ubisoft, they probably have bad stuff in it that no one cares about anyway. Like, Ubisoft's... Oh, man, Victor, did you see what happened to Ubisoft? Is Division 2... Like, it's not going to affect Division 2, right? Because they're going to have that big update. Like, I know... Yeah, because I know, like, because, like, that's, like, a big thing on Uplay, right?
Yeah, Division 2, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to affect it, right? Because I know a different company made it, but...
They're saying no.
Okay.
It's not going to affect it. I think they're still releasing the Brooklyn DLC.
Okay, good. I know it's going to
They're
affect
doing-
Far Cry, because...
yeah. I was going to say, they are doing the April Fool's event.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. They're dropping exotics at a very, very high rate. Like, for me, you know there's an exotic called the Bighorn, which is an assault rifle.
Yeah.
But in the April Fool's one, it's just called a Little Horn. And if you look at it, it says April Fool's, better luck next time.
Oh, and it's not a real... does it have the same stats?
It has the same stats, but it's unusable.
Oh. Unusable as in... Well, then
You
how
cannot
do you...
equip it. You cannot equip it at all.
But it goes into your
The only
inventory, huh?
It goes in your inventory, but it actually gives you free exotic components.
Okay, alright. At least that's fine. Although I feel like someone might accidentally disassemble a real exotic by accident.
Yeah, but I will tell you, you have to look on the flavor text underneath the name of
Yeah.
the gun. It'll say April Fool's, better luck next time. But there is one gear that is not an April Fool's joke that just got released. It's called the Turmoil. It's a Cheska knee pads.
Yeah.
And it has a talent called Bewildered. When dealing weapon damage to an enemy, 50% of that damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters instead. When there are no enemies nearby, deal damage normally. Does not apply to armor plates, on PvP only.
Wait, PvP or PvE?
Does not apply to armor plates, affects PvP. Like, I'm sorry. Does not apply to armor, affects PvP.
PvP.
Not PvE.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's... So if someone has armor on PvP, they're fine. They're not going to get hit by it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's only a PvP weapon? Oh, that kind of...
No. It's a PvE. It does work on PvE. When you're
Okay.
dealing weapon damage, it does damage to another player, another enemy.
Another
It does
enemy.
work.
Okay, but does it
Yeah.
like hurt does it hurt the enemy's armor or no?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it's only for PvP that the armor protects you.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and that's fine. I was about to say like that's like
It's
if
really
it's a
good.
PV
It
if it's a
actually does
PvE
really good.
weapon, it's pretty bad. If it only does it
Here's
when
the-
the armor's broken.
Here's the thing, that sniper rifle shot, there's a one-shot build sniper rifle build with that, with 3 hot shots, a ninja backpack, and a Hasper guard.
Yeah,
It can kill 2 enemies with one shot.
yeah, that's
with,
pretty
with
good.
it determined. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
really good. And it actually the knee pads actually gives you max stats: weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage.
Yeah. You know, I could see that being really good with the the pestilence too. Yeah, because you're dealing direct damage on 2 enemies, and then the pestilence damage on everyone else, including the other enemy that you're killing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that work?
Well, I don't know the pestilence would work. I think only weapon damage does, but not the tick damage.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the weapon damage you're doing to the second guy. but you're still
Yeah.
also poisoning everyone else at the same time. It might be the new pestilence build too. You remember how you said it was really good on crowd control? Well, now it's
Yeah,
really good on
pestilence,
crowd
yeah.
control. Like it's even better
Yeah.
if you only have to
I
replace
still
one
need.
piece of gear.
I want to try to test that out.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know how it is because like you're gonna be killing 2 guys quick, and then the other guys are gonna be taking tick damage, and then you can swap over to the next target quicker. Or what's the one where like if a guy dies to tick damage, it spreads even more? Because you might be able to do that too.
Oh, that's I think that's the Eclipse protocol build.
Yeah, you
And
might be
dial.
able to mess with that too, and then you could potentially like have people get poisoned, and then because you're killing 2 guys very quickly, it might like spread even faster because it spreads on kill.
True.
And because it's like it chooses a random target, you potentially cover more area too, right? Like say like it chooses a target that's a little bit further away. Then again, if it was balanced, it'd probably just go for the guy closest to the damage source. So if 2 guys next to each other, they'd probably just die instantly.
True.
But I don't know. I don't know. Once again, it's like Division 2 is old enough where it's like it's starting to get like held together by tape. I'm really wondering when they're gonna like just cave in and be like, you know what, here's Division 3. It's very odd. I thought they were working on it already.
They are. It's just it's taking a little bit longer. Just gotta pop out that DLC first.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about it. I don't think it's gonna
Me
be
too.
terrible though. I think like if they can. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that the DLC for Division 2 took as long as it did. They had to push it back, which to me is
Yeah,
weird.
Warlords of New York.
Yeah, that's weird because you'd think they would have been able to get it out reasonably. So my guess is either they're working on Division 3 or they had like major problems with 2, like server based, and then they had to like fix that first. Personally, though, it's not that big of a deal if we don't get Division 3 right away. You gotta be kidding! Wow. Okay. I was farming that advanced bow schematic so often, and I got it right again. And it's like, okay, cool, thank you. But overall, like, I kind of want to see another. What was the one with the Predator DLC and the Terminator DLC? That was Tom Clancy's what? Wildlands or something?
I think that was Wildlands or Ghost
yes.
Recon.
Yeah, one of those, right? I kind of want to see another game like that because that DLC was cool as shit. I don't think you can purchase it anymore. I think it's probably done by now, but like the idea of that's really cool.
Also, the April Fools adds a new like armor set. It looks like a green toy soldier. It's really funny.
Yeah, I could see people running that. An actual good is it an armor set or is it like a cosmetic?
Cosmetic.
Okay, so it's not actually armor. Yeah, sort of like the Oni stuff and whatever. Is it a paid one or is it a free one?
Paid one, I believe.
Yeah, they usually do the paid stuff. It's normal. +3. Ooh, what are they trying to say to me? Take it. Yeah, for Division, like, I'm really worried because, like, it's gonna be rough losing Far Cry, but then again, Ubisoft's been kind of, like, fucking their stuff up anyway. So it might be better for a different company to take over, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't they get bought out recently by a, I think a company in China?
Tencent, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to.
Yeah. On one hand, like, I don't feel bad. I don't really feel bad. They've been messing up for a while.
Me too.
They've been
Me
messing up
too.
for a while. Like, they
Yeah,
burnt all their goodwill, and then they started calling people idiots online. It's like, well, it's like you literally have, like, some of the best
that's what I've been
franchises.
trying to tell some of my friends is
Like
like the game
China
is
cares
good, but
about money.
but the people who are making a game just starts attacking the fan base and calling names. That's when there's a problem.
Yeah, and, like, I think China cares a lot about money, so you guess what? We might get
Yeah.
some good fucking Far Cry games in the near future, and good Assassin's Creed games, you know what I'm saying? You know? We might, because, you know, like if they want them, like Gunfire was Chinese too, right? That was a Chinese game.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
and then
Chinese
that
made
one
game,
works.
Yeah.
That one works pretty well. I mean, they stole a lot of stuff from Borderlands too, but you know, like who hasn't, right? But like overall, it's like yeah, it's a really good game, and there's no bullshit in it. You know, well, there's game bullshit in it, but there's no like political stuff in it. It's really
Nope.
good. You know, it's like
If it,
like
I just stopped caring if a game starts pandering, and I don't like pandering.
yeah. I mean, you know, like for some reason, it's like a lot of new like story-driven games just kind of suck because it feels like the same person wrote it, which makes me wonder if people are writing it or like Richter. You know, a lot of these games they might actually be written by AI, and explain why they're so similar.
Bro, think about it. That kind of is true.
Yeah, so they might have been like, you know, because they don't want to hire people to write it, so they just, you know, use an AI and then, like if the
Yeah,
AI
but-
has a certain, like, tone to it.
Yeah. Also with the SAG after a thing, it's like that's like another topic altogether. But honestly, it's like they did it to themselves. The voice actors, they did it to themselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, in all fairness, like, it's very weird because it's like, it's just weird because you don't really need to be political.
No, you don't. You don't.
Especially if you're a voice actor, like no one's really asking for it. You know, like if you're a politician, you kind of have to be political. But if you're not a
Yeah.
politician, you don't really have to be. Like you can
No,
say
you
every
don't.
once in a while if you disagree with like what President Orange is doing or whatever, right? That's fine, whatever. It's like, well, I don't like this. But like if you're constantly attacking people and every part of your like every like job you take is very political, it's like are you a politician or not? Because it's like generally people will follow people because they like how they deliver lines, you know? And if all your lines are delivered with a tinge of politicalness, like no one wants to watch that anymore. Ow! You ooh this guy has a gun. You idiots, we all have guns. See ya.
He's got No, it's like he's got a sword. You're idiots. We all got swords.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've seen this yet. I don't know how like you don't particularly care about Palworld, but literally it's like, oh my god, he has a gun, and it's like the main bad guys, the Ring Syndicate, you know, all screaming because a monkey has a gun, and then it's like, you idiot, and then the big guy, you idiots, we all have guns, and then they all hold up their guns, and the monkey puts down his AK and runs away. No, there's a monkey with an AK in this.
I know.
Yeah, the little tansy boy.
remember.
DL named his Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda. I don't know why he did that.
My name is Penelope Taint. I'm Amanda's #1 fan, please.
Oh, that's an old
Where's
one.
Amanda?
Jeez, I forgot that Amanda show.
Yeah, me too.
I forgot that actually existed. Holy cow, that's an old one.
Man, it makes me feel old a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, they took away a lot of the
Hi,
cool Nickelodeon shows.
They did. Hi, knock knock. Who's there? Bowling pin. Bowling pin who? I'm gonna hit you in the head with the bowling pin. Huh? And it just smacks him.
Yeah.
That's good. I missed that show. I no.
I used to
You
watch
didn't rent
Kablam.
That too. Also, you didn't rent Titanic. You rented Titanic. Titanic, yeah, we're better, much better.
Titanic. Yep.
I'm
The
like
Flesh.
so
He's
tired.
super
I like-
strong and super naked. In
What now?
Action League now.
Ah,
You ever see Action League now? I think that's one of the ones you probably would like. One of the skits you would like.
Blam.
Yeah, in Kablam they have a thing called Action League now.
Oh yeah, that is a toy. There's a melting
Yep.
man.
Mm-hmm. With the power to melt Stinky Diver. Like Stinky Diver was the only one that was actually kind of like a legit like operative. Everyone else was like a weird superhero. Stinky Diver was like a French diver, an espionage expert. Man, his intro was him diving into a toilet bowl. Stinky dive. So what happened to DL? Like where did he actually go? Did he hide?
What do you mean?
I'll see. I don't know. Like where did he actually go?
Hide?
Yeah. Did he actually leave or did he go to a different call?
He did leave. I've seen him offline.
Yeah.
Oh, storm! Storm is going on over here. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a storm.
Yeah. That's about right. You know it's gonna suck for him because if the power's out, he can't do his favorite pastime.
Playing games, even though
No, hanging out with me. Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds very nice. No, playing games. Well, then again, if you have a Switch handheld, you're okay. By the way, you see the Nintendo Direct?
yes, I did.
Oh, I don't know about you, but halfway through I was very embarrassed for them.
Why?
Because by the time they started showing off Enter the Gungeon, the live stream had such problems that it was like lagging behind. And then it like cut out entirely while the game was still going on. And then it stopped
Yeah,
completely
but
and they had to rewind it.
The thing is like, luckily I saw a recap of it.
Yeah, well that's good. Like, when it happened live though, it was very embarrassing.
Yeah, I know.
Because it sucks because it's like, you know, imagine like, you know, it's like you're the developers of Enter the Gungeon, right? And it's like, oh, yeah, and then it stops. Like the game the stream stops working and then it skips over your project and it's like, oh, that sucks for you because it's like, well, you probably paid money to be on the thing, right? So I'm wondering if Nintendo's giving them a refund on it. Because they technically didn't get their advertisement. But yeah, overall, I'm not entirely sold on the Switch 2. Kirby Air Ride is really nice. The Mario Party game, don't really care about. Mario Kart's okay.
I'm still gonna get the Switch 2. I'm just gonna wait a bit.
I figured you'd get the Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on it a bit though.
Yeah, you usually get most consoles, right?
Yeah, but for me, it's money tight, and I want to wait. Like, I actually do want to wait.
I mean, there's no point unless you really want the Donkey Kong game, because that's the best thing that
Yeah.
they showed off.
And blood and
Dustborn.
Dustblood.
Yeah.
Dustblood.
Dustborn.
I'm saying it's like it looks like Bloodborne, but I'm thinking it's like this might be a spiritual successor to it.
It's literally Bloodborne, but instead of like werewolves, it's vampires. But I would consider it. I would literally consider it Bloodborne. I would literally consider it Bloodborne because that's what it is. If it has a thing where it's like, well, you take damage, but then you lifesteal back, it's Bloodborne. And to me, it looked like you had a lifesteal because of the blood-sucking animation. Like, so I'm thinking it's Bloodborne. It's definitely just Bloodborne, but with vampires. And that's not a bad thing. You tell me none of these are grabbable? Grabbing Gary's over here. Spider pig. Spider pig. Alright.
Alright, what am I doing again? Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm honestly really excited for Metroid, Dustblood, the Mario World thing. It's also pretty good.
Yeah, the Mario Kart World. To me, it's like Donkey Kong was the big one. Metroid, it looks okay. I don't like the tree setting. I think that's a bit weird to do for Metroid because it's like,
setting?
yeah. Didn't you see that in the first one? The first trailer, they have a giant tree in the game, and that's like the main mysterious thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I saw like the mechanics of it. It looks good, but like I was looking at like the actual fights that they showed off, and it looked very like slow and weird. I don't know if they're like if it's gonna get better or if they're intentionally being slow because it's gonna be more of a story game rather than a fight for your life game like the other ones were. We'll just have to wait for more trailers to come out to see if it really changes. And it also doesn't feel dark. Metroid Prime games used to have like a dark feeling to them, you know, like.
Yeah.
In this one, it feels. It looked like Breath of the Wild when it first came out. And I know Breath of the Wild has dark undertones to it, but the way it looked like a very art style, like it looked like Breath of the Wild but with Metroid skin.
Yeah.
And
but the thing is, we don't know the story. That's the thing. You may say it, but we haven't. Like, we don't know.
Yes, but what they showed off, if that's not like in tone with the story, it's very odd that they showed it off like that then. Because it would be like a bait and switch, you know.
We'll see though.
Generally, I want it to be a bit darker. I'm wondering, like, remember how they said they had to like scrap a lot of Metroid Prime for some reason because it didn't meet it did. Remember they Metroid Prime 4 they scrapped a lot of it because they said it didn't meet Nintendo quality its seal of approval.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the original Metroid Prime 4 was actually a very dark game, and Nintendo decided, you know, let's make it more kid friendly. That might have been like what they meant by that, because they didn't say it was bad. They just said it didn't meet our quality, and it's like, well, what do you mean by that? It's like, well, we want to make it for kids. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm wondering if it was just too dark.
It's still rated T.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so is Smash, and that's for kids.
Kids don't fucking listen though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest. I'm still looking forward to Metroid.
Yeah, I'm sure the people that are looking forward to it are gonna like it no matter what. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, huh. Like, I don't see why it had to take that long. I feel like they could have done it on I feel like they could have done it on the Wii U and it probably looked about the same. Let's see. It's so weird too, but that's fine. Alrighty, that looks like it's better now. Free. I'd be okay if it was disconnecting and like our server was going bad too, but it's not. So it means it's specifically either a Twitch thing or a streaming service thing. That I don't know. Alright, I'm not gonna say it is what it is because I'm fucking tired of that saying. It is what it is. That's for people that gave up. I ain't giving up yet. Alright, I'm done. I give up. Yeah.
Stop playing.
No, I'm joking.
Still want to play more Monster Hunter, but I understand you guys are tired.
Yeah, no, DL's literally in a hurricane. He's gone. He got sucked in the Wizard of Oz. He's gone. We're not. He's gone. Like I can hear him in the call right now. Let me go. Yep. Nah, man. That's what DL knew. DL's like, I'm gonna sleep. And he's like, no, please don't. You should have. Alright, so here's the next thing, alright? Next time DL says he's tired, just offer him an achievement to get him an achievement, and he'll stay up.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of achievements.
Oh, yeah, no, you know, yeah, he's an achievement hunter. He's that type of gamer. He's a big achievement hunter. It's cool. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Now, here's the big thing. Where the hell are the Earthworm Jim games at? Wow. In all fairness, another thing I was kind of hoping for that we never got was a Star Fox game. We didn't get any, like, information on that, and, like... Like, in all fairness, like, I feel like Donkey Kong, like, I don't know if I told you this earlier. I feel like like, Donkey Kong, you know, that big trailer? Are we sure that wasn't originally a Wario game until they put Donkey Kong in it? Because that seems like a Wario game. Like, you kind of notice how he's collecting a lot of, like gold from the mountains. I think we got screwed out of a Wario. The wrong one. There we go. You. Alright, this guy has routinely got stuck up here, and I'm assuming it's either this bed or that bed. I think it's this bed. I've seen him in this bed a lot. He shouldn't be stuck there, though. Pretty sure that's him, right? Hey, nice going, Rudy. Let me move this.
I'm gonna head off the chat.
Oh.
You have a good night.
You too. See you tomorrow, I guess, maybe.
Tomorrow is Gloomhaven night, so
Alright.
yeah.
No more.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh no, I have to tell DL that Gloomhaven's killed us.
If he wants to play more Monster Hunter tonight, we can, but it's like it's too late, you know?
Yeah, DL ruined it. He did his stanky. He got
Just
tired.
Stanky.
Yeah.
I love how fucking Steamforged Game is telling me, hey, your copy of Elden Ring is being shipped. I was like, I already got it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Well,
Whatever. You know what? I'll stay a little bit longer.
no, it's up to you. Like, I'm okay with you leaving. I'm okay with you staying. Except for DL.
That's fine,
DL can go. Bye, DL.
I'll stay a little bit longer, a little bit.
Alrighty.
I might hop in the Moss Hunter just to hunt something. And I do mean something. I don't know what I want to hunt.
Yeah. And we're gonna keep these bad boys in here. Yeah. Hello, Odie Giron. Oh, hello, motherfucker. Odie. Milo and Odie. Alright. Which one of these Gumbo Garys isn't watering the watering group? Blue, why aren't you watering faster? Actually, what does Blue do? Watering 2. Oh, wow. Okay, he's kind of weak on watering. Well, he's an early game pal. Don't hate him. No, the big thing is like Air Riders, you know, right?
Yeah.
Air Riders we haven't had for a long time. I'm wondering if it's just gonna be a remake or if it's gonna be like an actual sequel, because it looked like an actual sequel to me.
It is an actual sequel.
But like they didn't show off anything really, you know.
Well, it's still being development, so.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't show off like anything like new about it. Like we kind of had like the cycle, the ice cream truck, the blue Kirby, like that was in the last one. I don't think they showed off a new character, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. People were so mad about that because they were thinking it was the Smash trailer.
Sakurai even said doesn't want to, you know.
He has not wanted to do another Smash game since Melee. That was his original. His original thing was Melee was his last one. And Nintendo keeps saying, make a Smash game, we'll let you work on Kirby. He's not allowed to work on Kirby. Make a Smash game, we'll allow you to work on Kirby. Not allowed to work on Kirby. And now finally, after Ultimate, he probably just like, okay, I quit if I don't get to work on Kirby. And the public, okay, fine. Do Kirby or Riders.
True.
And he's like, motherfucker. No. My disappointment was, you know, we didn't get really anything from F-Zero, which, you know, pretty much a dead franchise. We didn't get anything from Wario, who hasn't had a game in years, and we haven't gotten anything from Star Fox, which is also another game that's been pretty much sidelined by Nintendo. Donkey Kong was a surprise, because normally they don't do anything but Mario, Zelda, and then Mario Kart, you know? So, like, at least we're getting, like, a Metroid and a Donkey Kong game. That's the best thing about it. Even if the Metroid game's not that good, if it's good, perfect. If it's not that good, you know, at least we got one, right?
Right.
Been a while since we even got one. Like, I guess they also do Pokemon a lot, too. But it's like, there's a lot of franchises that Nintendo has that they're just not doing, you know? Like, is Earthbound, like, even real anymore? You know what I'm saying? It's very weird that Earthbound's not getting made, but they're showing off, like, Deltarune, you know? which
Which
is
is an inspiration. Yeah.
yeah, it's very odd because like people are showing interest in it, you know.
Yep.
My guess is they probably want to make the games that they know are gonna give them way more money than they have to put in, rather than ones that are just like they sell well, but they're not like, you know, like billion-dollar games. But it also sucks because like a lot of franchises people grew up with that they just can't get another game anymore. It's done.
It's just 1-3. That's all.
Yeah. People have been saying about Half-Life 3 for years though. Come on now. Nintendo can't count either. That was the stay off my lawn mechanic. Why you stinky?
Thank you.
You said that and I accidentally ran over a rat or something. No, Palworld's actually very fun. In terms of like interacting with your pals and like you kind of have like an AI partner, kind of like you kind of control like how they walk in a way because they follow you, they follow your movements. But they also like kind of have their own thing that they do too, and sometimes they just do like really funny stuff. Like literally like it was like a drive-by at one time. I was like shooting at a guy and then Shady come rushing past, knocking him out. I think the next Monster Hunter game that they do is maybe they should have you be able to tame some of the monsters, like more of them.
That's Monster Hunter Stories.
Yeah, I think that they should do that more. I think people would like that.
That's a side game.
Yeah, I think they should do that more. I think they should try and do a bit in the mainline one too. At least some of them, not all of them. You know, like you're still killing, but you're also like, you know, like befriending some of them. Sort of like your Palico. Like the coolest thing about Monster Hunter is that I think they actually did listen to the fans who were saying like, we really like these Palicos. Boy, I wish we could interact with them more, or at least have our character like, you know, actually acknowledge them. And then the next big game that came out, right? Then instead of like the mainline one, it was the next mainline one that came out. It's like, oh yeah, your Palico's in the seat with you. You know, and you two are like playing games together. You know? Your Palico's around you, walking around, like, you know, interacting with the environment while you're looking at
True.
them.
True.
You know, you ever see some of those animations? Like, you play Rise, right? You ever see the one where you're showing the Palico like the hot knife, and it
Yeah.
pretends to touch it, and then it's like, no, I
Yeah.
didn't actually. Yeah, like, like it actually shows that your character actually likes the Palico. Where in Monster Hunter like World, it's like, well, your guy nodded at him once, I guess. Yeah, it's cool they listen. People like the Palicos. It's really cool. And that maybe the next game, maybe they'll even let you play as it, you know? Not as like the main guy, but as like a side thing that they let you do sometimes.
True.
Hell, even you know, shit, that might be a cool way to do it. So, like maybe you can have like one of your friends join in on your game as your Palico, you know, and they control the Palico as like player 2.
I don't know if there's a game that does that.
No, I'm saying like they could potentially do that as like a future game. You know. That way that people that want to play... Well, then again, they could always just... You know what? That would be interesting, actually. Like, you make 2 characters. One Palico, one player, right? One monster hunter, right? And so then you just... You either fill in the gap, like, how you want to, like, make a team composition, or... Like, be able to change between the 2. Like, a character... Like, you know, in certain other RPG games, let you switch between 2 characters. Like GTA and stuff. That'd be a way to do it. And it would like please everyone. The people that want to play as the Pelicos play as the cat. The people that want to play as the big ass sword guys get to play as the big ass sword guys. You know, maybe the Pelicos have like less health, but they're much harder to hit. They have like a dodge chance, stuff like that. And maybe it'll make like certain blades like better. This game's a joke. This game's a fucking... Palworld's a fucking joke. I literally just made Hexlite armor schematic level 4. And what did I get out of a random drop chest? Hexlite schematic level 4 random. I've not seen that ever. But I got it twice in a row. I'm wondering if the item trending is real. Yeah. You know another thing that people are kind of like complaining about in Nintendo with Donkey Kong is like his new face. And it's like that's just his old character model. That's how he used to look. I don't know why people are like upset about that. I mean, I think he looks perfectly fine. I think it looks...
Yeah.
I actually like it. I actually like it. Not gonna lie. I like... you know how, like, Smash Brothers, the original artwork, right? For the, like,
Yeah.
the game manual and stuff, it looked very weird.
Yeah.
Like, it almost looked like it was, like, they were toys or whatever. Like, in the manual. Like, Link looked like he had, like, you know, like, he didn't have pupils in his eyes. He's very gangly.
Oh my God, Matthew Lillard's in Five Nights at Freddy 2 movie. Oh no.
Who's Matthew Lillard?
You know the guy who did Shaggy from Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's a good actor. Have you seen him in other stuff?
Wing Commander.
Yeah. Wasn't he also in... Was he in Scream?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. He's a good actor. I don't know why he... You know,
He was in Scream.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, Scream 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was also in Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a good
he,
actor.
like he actually did the cartoon voice for Shaggy because it was really good.
Yeah. He also brought back Shaggy being a vegan in the movies, the live action.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, the original guy who played Shaggy was a vegan, so like when they originally did Shaggy, that's kind of like all he ate was like vegetables and stuff. And then eventually once he like left the show, they changed it on him. And then, you know, Matthew brought it back in the movies, saying like, yeah, let's do that. And that's why he's eating like an eggplant burger rather than an actual burger.
True.
Yeah, it's a good homage, you know, to the original intention. Didn't really need to be a thing. I don't think it really affected Shaggy all that much. You know, if you're eating, you're eating. I guess it would make sense if, like, you know, like maybe he doesn't want to eat Scooby-Doo. Damn it, Fletcher. Of course it would be. Yeah, I like the I like the quote unquote new Donkey Kong design. I think it looks good. He's way more expressive. He has, he looks more like a gorilla now. Because, they have the big nose usually. I like it. I think it fits him. And the new Mario voice, right? It's starting to fit. The first game, it was like a bit weird. Now it's actually starting to feel normal. So that's good.
Which one? The Wonder? You said
Yeah,
the first one, so I was like, Wonder.
yeah, you know how like Wonder he didn't feel he felt like someone doing Mario. Now like with like Mario Kart and stuff, it feels like he's Mario now, rather than someone pretending to be Mario. I like it. I feel like it's better now. But that was the same with like Rick and Morty. Remember like Rick and Morty when they changed voice actors? Like, well, the first few the first like few episodes didn't feel like it, and then after that it felt like well they never left. All right, we have these. I literally just got that. Yeah. Welcome back to the line of Scrumbo. Laser rifle. Scrumbo.
I honestly.
Is it about Donkey Kong or is it about something else?
No, I'm just happy for us playing Monster Hunter.
Eh. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good
Just
tonight.
happy to have a game to play that you enjoy, DL enjoys. It's like when we played Division, it's like no one was happy. I was like getting kind of
No,
sad.
I was fine with Division, like certain other people were like Grobo. I was
The
fine with
thing is,
no, you don't understand.
we had to cancel it because of how DL's like, oh, I heard it. And it's like, nah, I don't want to play. It's like we
Yeah.
gotta cancel the session with me, you, DL, and
Yeah.
Mikey.
Well, no, I don't know why it's disconnecting. It's fine, and then it just randomly shuts out, which makes me think it's Nintendo. No. Everything's fine except for everything's fine except for the stream, so I'm guessing it's just Twitch. Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate it. I ain't gonna watch it and fuck it. Uh, you know what I don't like about Twitch is the fact that they allow so many bots on the stream to advertise,
Yeah,
but we're
but
not allowed
you
to
know,
talk about the yellow family on TV.
nope.
We're not allowed to talk about how that could be a problem. It's the same with YouTube. I don't like the semantics of YouTube where it's like they want everything to be kid friendly, but in order to be kid friendly, you can't have ads on it. It's like, well, what do you want? Have you heard new YouTubers talking about like actual
I
stuff?
find this funny.
Where it's
People are
like
mad about
instead of like they killed themselves, they game ended themselves.
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like if you can't talk about that serious subject, I'm not even saying joking. I'm just saying like actually like just talk about it. Like in a video with like doctors and stuff, you can't even talk about it. It's like, well, then what the fuck are we on about? Gilbos and Grumbos is what it is,
I
Victor.
was about to say everyone's mad about the pricing, but then I thought, like, you know, back then when the NES came out, NES games were like $60 back then,
Well, that's the thing, though.
50 bucks even.
The thing about the NES
And then
was,
judging like for inflation, it's like $122 a game
yeah,
back then.
yeah. But see, that's the thing, though. It was a very niche hobby. Not everyone was.
Yeah.
In fact, if you were a gamer, you were not part of the cool kids, right?
Of course.
You were not. Remember that? Remember, like, you're old enough where it's like you got teased if you played games, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like that's why it was. Now it's like everyone plays games, so it shouldn't really be increasing in price because it's, you know, very much,
True.
you know everyone wants it. You know, the supply, like the supply is infinite and the demand is infinite. It shouldn't be like, you know, going crazy. But like I think the problem is the fact that like games can't just make money, they have to make super money, you know? They can't be happy with like a few $1,000,000, they have to be happy with like 100 million. And not only that, but the prices to make games has been going up too. And I think the prices to make games go up is actually kind of very artificial. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to hire
Yeah.
movie stars to be in video
No,
games.
they
They
don't.
don't. They don't.
No, they don't.
Literally half of your cost is done right there. The other half that you don't have to do is you don't have to make the graphics look the best. You just have to have the game be good enough to where people can enjoy it.
Yep.
You know, very like and even then, you know, what's even crazy is like if you look at all this stuff, right? Like what's it? Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? If you look at the gameplay, it's not that good. You know, it's not that good. So where did all the money go to make it? That's quadruple A production value. Where did all the money go? Richter, I think gaming might be getting more expensive because of like embezzlement. It's just not going to the projects. It's not going to the developers. It's just, you know,
Going to the CEOs.
yes, going somewhere else.
Waste stuff, you know.
That or activism. That or activism groups. You know?
That too. That too.
And like that's why people are upset, because it's like, well, games aren't like a lot of the games coming out, the good ones aren't made by big companies. They're made by like one guy in his garage with Tony Stark, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's like the indie games are the ones that are really crazy right now in terms of like interesting mechanics. They don't always look the best, but they run well. You should talk to DL because he shows a lot of really good ones off that he fucks with.
But
Like indie games, stuff like that.
yeah, I know indie games.
Yeah.
I honestly think indie games are better sometimes.
Yeah, and it's very odd, right? Like how is it better than like these big companies?
Because
You know?
big companies don't understand. Like Ubisoft and everyone has like bad games that are still not, you know, listening.
Yeah, people have been begging for like good Assassin's Creed games for like a long time.
But no.
Yep.
But also you gotta understand these games are being developed at the time that was a thing. Now the times are changing. The games are being made that, you know, they were made at that time where that was high, you know, like that was trendy enough, you know.
Yeah, and also
So
it
probably
was always very artificial.
we need to wait a few more years before the game started being good again.
It's always been artificial though. No one really liked those games.
True.
You know, it was
But
very
still, it's
artificial. It was like someone took over for a while, ran all the money out of the business section, right? And now they have to pick up the pieces. They have to sell their game companies bit by bit to other companies, and then those companies that actually do care about profit will actually start to make good games.
It's funny that Nintendo's doing the same thing, but most of their first-party games are actually good.
Yeah,
They're actually fun to play.
Nintendo's problem is the fact that, and I'm sorry to say, Iwata died. Like
Yeah.
Iwata really was the heart and soul of Nintendo of that era that people really liked Nintendo. And
Yeah.
once Sakurai goes away and Miyamoto goes away, it's gonna be
That's it.
very hard for like Nintendo to come back from that.
Nope. Nope. They won't come back. I'm still saying games right now that showed up, it looks good. I know they have good games. It just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's most likely the CEOs of Nintendo. If Nintendo's struggling, it's because of the CEOs. Same thing with like what's it called, Pokemon Company.
Yeah. Look,
Like,
it's not their fault. The Nintendo of America CEO is named Bowser.
well, it's not even. No, it's not Bowser's fault. It's the
I
Japan
know
one.
it's.
Yeah.
I was making a joke there.
Yeah.
Trying to make
Yeah,
it
but
funny.
people, Nintendo fans are super enough to believe it though.
Yeah.
Like realistically, I think the main problem with Nintendo right now is the fact that they're still in a transitory phase between old Nintendo and the new one, and they still really haven't found their footing on what they want to do as a company. Because for a while, Nintendo just wanted to be like make games for fun and be what's known as blue ocean strategy. You know what that is?
No, I never heard of the
Uh,
Blue Ocean strategy. No.
So blue ocean strategy is like when you're in a company, there's two strategies that you can use in a market. Because there's a given amount of people in a market at a time, right? There's red ocean, right? Red ocean is
Yeah.
like you're very very competitive with other companies. You're trying to undercut them. You're trying to like fight them. It's like Xbox versus PlayStation. They have very similar
Yeah.
controllers, very similar systems, very similar games that come out. And then what is Nintendo over there? It
Yeah.
has like a rattle that you play with. You know, blue ocean is clear. You're not competing with anyone right away. Red ocean is like blood's in the water. That's why it's red. There's blood in the water. You're fighting each other, tooth and nail.
Yep.
Basically like sharks eating each other. Blue ocean is like you're just swimming alone. Nothing's there. And that's what Nintendo's done for a while. Now they started to dip their toes into red ocean, right? And that's why it's weird now. Because they're trying to get red ocean like super profits, but they don't really have the company built for it.
Hmm.
And unfortunately it's very difficult because you don't know what's going to sell. And I think that's why we don't get any more weird games from Nintendo. I think it's only going to be like Mario, maybe we'll get like a weird Donkey Kong, every once in a while. Because they don't want to like, potentially like tank their company because they're not used to like competition and fighting in these like waters. Normally they've done their own thing. And they're still kind of trying to do their own thing with the Switch too, but they're really trying to start to, like, how they talked about like the Pro Controller and whatnot, and then the game, what's it called?
The GameCube.
The game chat
The
function, and
Discord.
then
The
yeah,
Discord. Yeah. We
yeah,
have that at home. It's called Discord.
yeah. Like they're trying to do that. They're trying to emulate what's been in games for like years now. Like Xbox and PlayStation, right? They've had that for years, game chat. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they've also had like cameras and stuff too for a long time.
Yeah, I think they're just like behind with the tech.
Yeah.
But I think it's a charm for them. I still like Nintendo. Like no matter, it's like the Wii showed you. No matter how far behind the tech they have, if they still make good games, they're still gonna do it. The Wii sold a lot. The 3DS also sold a lot.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like I just wish the CEOs of all the companies to stop having their heads off their asses, and just do something. I want to see good original games. I don't want remakes anymore.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. I don't think that. I think we're still not out of the woods yet. I think it's still gonna be that. It's just too easy to make remakes because they know they're gonna sell regardless. That's why we have Last of Us 2 being remade like the 4th time in a row already. It's just gonna keep happening. I was actually very worried watching the Nintendo Direct right today, because they started mentioning the GameCube controller, and I'm like, oh god, they're gonna remake Melee.
No,
Yeah,
Honestly,
I feel like they might.
no, they're gonna put Melee on the GameCube Online thing.
They might. I don't know. They haven't done it
They
yet.
gotta. Well, I'm happy they put the. Here's the thing. I'm happy. I'm happy they put the games that are like too expensive to buy for the GameCube in this online store. Soul Calibur. You got F-Zero. Then the Pokemon Coliseum games are coming.
Yeah, it's about time they started talking about Pokemon Coliseum games. Those are some of the best ones made.
Yeah, they're adding both the Coliseum and Gale of Darkness as well.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for that.
Yeah, it was one of the first times
Also,
that the
Luigi's
Pokemon felt like
Mansion.
it was growing.
Luigi's Mansion as well.
Yeah. And Luigi's Mansion's pretty good. I feel like that. I feel like that we're still pretty good on Luigi's Mansion because then they have the 3DS one, not too long ago. It's sort of like Mario 64. It's nice to have it around, but like there's enough variations to play on that like you're gonna get your fix. F-Zero though, shit, that game's nearly that. Like I don't. I'm surprised they acknowledge that. What's really even crazy is like a lot of people are gonna get F-Zero and realize that it's super fucking hard and they just stop playing. You know that? The game. You ever play that game, Richter? Oh, okay, maybe you're gone.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You ever
Yeah,
play?
F-Zero
You ever,
is gone.
yeah. You ever play F-Zero GX?
No.
All right. If you get it, it's difficult. Okay. People don't realize like F-Zero is actually like a legitimately hard game to play. And like it's not Mario Kart friendly. It's like your ass is gonna get ground up by all the racers. You gotta be good, you know. And we'll just steal Grisbolt. Why not? But really, like I remember doing F-Zero. Like it's. You have to practice. It's you have to. You can't just like casually run through it. You have to know the tracks because it's fast paced. Wait, what? Wait, what did I just... Wait, what? When does Grisbolt get the minigun? Wait, what?
I have no idea. Wait, you talking about a pal?
Yeah.
Got no idea.
Yeah, he's not supposed to pull it. I mean, is that one of his abilities? Oh, he does. Oh, they added that in. Okay, he didn't used to have that. Okay, so they gave him an exclusive skill. So Grisbolt's the people that say, "Oh, that's just Pikachu." It's the guy that looks like that. I forget his name. It's the whatever. It's one of those Howl's Moving Studio Ghibli looking characters. He pulls out a grenade. He pulls out a minigun. And they gave him that skill where he just pulls it out of his ass and just starts shooting the shit out of people. It's funny as hell because it scared me. It's like, wait, that he doesn't normally do that. And it's like, oh, they added it in on the latest patch, it looks like. At least as far as I know. Electric coins, dog coins, hell yeah. That's what I fucking thought, bitch. Oh, he's cool. I suddenly really like Grisbolt. Grisbolt, I might actually get a good one to use. Yeah. I might do that, actually. Stop breaking the tree. You don't need the tree. Yeah. Should I catch these guys? I could try to. Thank you. Oh, never mind. They killed most of them. Cool. I'm glad the Feybreak warriors are so strong. Hey, you finally found that Latias, right? And then Team Rocket just shoots it in the head in front of you. It's like I was catching that. Hell yeah. I love Blue. Good job, Blue. You're a good boy. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the idea of putting a penguin in a rocket launcher. Alright. Alright, we have this done. That's done. I guess we run that now. But yeah. Yep. I'm eagerly waiting more Metroid Prime news. I kind of want to see what they're gonna do with it, because they might have just showed off like the boring parts. You know. But I'm not gonna lie, the Donkey Kong game looked like really good. Like, it looked legitimately good. What you would want in a Donkey Kong, you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Kong. Thanks. And yes, I know there's a... That's a big-ass chicken. Look at all those chickens.
Look at all of those chickens.
Yep. So, like you saw the Mario Kart trailer, right?
Yeah.
What's with the burgers? Is that a specific stage power-up, or is that like...
I don't know. It looks like it changes your outfit, I believe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I don't know what that does, you know?
We'll probably figure it out on April 17th when they have a direct for that.
Well, yeah, I hope we figure it out by then, because it's like, that's gonna be very weird. Jump off now. But yeah, like, to me, I don't know what it could have been, because it didn't, like, you ended up matching the stage, right? Like, because, like, you know, you're on the farm, you get a cowboy hat, right? You know, you're in the city, you get, like, a biker outfit, right? I don't know, like, how that affects your character. Maybe their top speed changes. Like, you know how they used to have coins? Did you see coins in the trailer?
Yes.
Okay, so coins are still in the trailer, so it's probably not that then. It's probably not the coins then. Which begs the question, what is it? What is it? No, we'll never know what it is. You stinking lizard, now we'll never know what it is. I will speculate. Maybe it gives you better handling, or maybe it might just be a cosmetic item. It might be a worthless cosmetic item that makes you change your character. It could be that too. Because remember, they have the photograph mode.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, it might be for
I like
like
the- I
the.
I actually do like the free roaming mode.
It reminded me a lot of Is it Dust? I think it was Dust. That's the name of the
Yeah.
game. And like, I wonder how big of a thing it's gonna be. You know, like, are the maps gonna be filled or are they gonna be empty? I'm assuming that like there's probably gonna be unlockables on the map as you run around. And I'm assuming that's why free roaming is a big thing. I'm not the biggest Mario Kart fan. The game looked pretty good. It looked good. Will it play good? Yes, Mario Kart games always play good. I don't think there's been one that played bad. Maybe the Super NES one. Maybe that's the only one that kind of played bad. But that's because it's the first one. But I feel like the rest of them played very good. Let's see. I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't get like a double dash feature. You know? Double dash was so cool. I kind of wish we got it back.
We may get it back for the GameCube online.
Well, yeah, but I meant like a new one. Like, they could always like release it on like the Virtual Console or whatever, but like I meant like a new one. People are really excited about the cow. The Moo Moo.
The Moo
Yeah.
Moo cow, yeah.
Yeah, the Moo Moo. The Moo Moo Ranch.
The Moo Moo Ranch from...
I think it was the first one was in Mario Kart 64. I think that's when they first appeared. Jeez. Fresh. Who that? Who there? Boudang. Why'd I go up this way? Smart, that's why. Let's do it.
Away we go.
It is always annoying when it's like you're watching the Nintendo Direct and like Smash win. And it's like,
Right.
you know, yeah, people are booing Hyrule Warriors too.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, the game looked good. Like it didn't look terrible.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how true it's gonna be. It's probably still gonna be a what if story. More, you know, how like Hyrule Warriors 1 was a what if story with like Midna, Ganon, and all the others being in like the same. People were confused, like, this is, wait, you get to play as Zelda for the first time? It's like, no, Zelda's been playable for a long time. I guess people just want the same Zelda games too. I don't know.
The Switch 2 update looks pretty good.
Was that him? Did he come running up? What a Gilbo! What? Blue! Oh, Blue! That was so cool. You blew it! Hello, son. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Wait. Talking to me or?
No. Can I see you?
Oh.
What are you looking at? This cat thing's Blue. Are you up there? Where are you, Blue? Blue.
Goose.
Baby Blue. Different Blue. I'm going to shoot you now. Sweet. We are gonna pick this lock because it's what we do. Bum 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 bum. Well, I'll be. That's a lucky one too. Too bad we got a better version of it. Although shotgun shells would have been nice. What did I actually get though? Flamethrower ammo? Oh, weak. That's so weak. Yeah. Aw, man. Nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir. Then he's like, I was frozen today.
I don't think Willy Wonka said that.
I know, there was like a meme.
Alright, free money for me. Free.
Hello, I like money. What makes you want to build a second Krusty Krab right next to the original? Money.
At least he's consistent with his worldviews. Well, Mr. Squidward, it's my political views. What? What? Ow, ow, ow. Bullets. someone just pull out a PAL? Who shot him out a PAL here? I'll just have to keep an eye on Cindy, make sure the life bar is fine. Is that not hitting? Wow, another one that's just about bots. Cool. I appreciate. I appreciate. Thank you. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I accidentally banned him, Richter. Oh, it's terrible.
Ban who?
Oh, the guy that
Deal?
was offering me. Yeah, I banned Deal. I always ban Deal. What are you talking about? That's why he's not in the call. Ain't that right, Deal? See? Told you he's banned. Help me. No.
Still editing some stuff.
It's a good edit. It's made of cheese. Dude, that sucked. Getting stun locked like that. Yeah. Alrighty, put some crap away. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's going ham. Going. Are you okay? Yeah. Plus steel? Yeah, sure, why not? Make that much. Drop that off as well. Alrighty. Yay.
Meep.
Band. Analodian.
The smelly smell of smelly smell.
Yeah, why does SpongeBob stink so much?
Anchovies. What? Anchovies. Is this any way to? Anyway, meep.
Alright, let me drop the scrap off. I think I'm done for today. I'm tired. What about you, man?
Same here. I'm tired too.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off too. You have a good night.
You too. I still have like housekeeping, but yeah.
True. Yeah. You have a good night.
Yeah, good night, man. Have a good day, okay?
Good night, man. Yep. Yep. Abba dabba.
Yeah, one time me and my buddy Keith were saying goodbye. Yeah. Let's make some shotgun shells. Should I just do that? I don't know if I should or not. Will this be illegal? We have all these. Yeah. Alright, they're gonna make that for me. I'm gonna put you here while I do more cleanup. Wonder how much they made so far. That's pretty good. Alright, we can't do anything here, so I'm just gonna drop this crap off here. More crap in here. It's literally just nothing but crap. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to make more of these. But we can't yet. The reason why I'm holding off on making stuff is because, like, well, you know, these are okay to make. Stuff like this, though. It's like cave mushrooms are such a pain in the ass to get. For instance, that one's really good. I would really like to make these. There's no point. There's no point. It's too much. Alright. What I'm gonna need to start doing is making a surplus where I can store more stuff. Because right now I'm kind of running out of room with stuff. I'm technically having way more crops than I need right now. I just haven't been selling them and cooking them because if you look over here, you know, that's done. You probably make more over here too, right? Yeah, like look at that. Do more of that. There. You know, stuff like that. That being said, I shouldn't have took that out already, but you know, that's how it goes. That will repair. Here, this one I really want to upgrade to the pickaxe. That'd be a nice one to have. And the next thing I'm gonna try and do is probably get the upgrade to the yeah, I didn't know what I was looking at for a second. It was an owl. I want the upgrade to the semi-automatic shotgun. I like the pump action a lot. I want to try the fully automatic one. Alright, these guys will be done soon. With me and the two Anubis, it should be done soon. Yeah, it's nearly done. And just like that, we done. I think guys for watching. Will be on tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you guys. Later.